Racing away, untidy beginning, metallic gold slow, pewter sky. The appeal is at the back of the field. Maximus, first one to react. CAMORA's in second, the blue cap. Winter with Joe, perfectly poised at the rail. Global Dollar has him on the outside. Then we drop back to Quick Star, and Quick Star's about 4 lengths off the leaders. Metallic Gold's on the inside, the appeal. Quick Star second to last, Pewter Sky the trailer. Maximus stretching out freely by a length and a quarter going past the 800 metre zone. CAMORA's in second, Global Dollars around, Winter with Joe the red cap. Metallic Gold, white sleeves and cap. Quick Star joins issue there. The appeal with 7 lengths to hunt down, and that leaves Pewter Sky. Heads turn for home, Maximus by 1 length. CAMORA back second, now asked to run. Winter with Joe's going to go to the inside. All the while, Metallic Gold is looking to slice through along the inside. Maximus, CAMORA the outside. Metallic Gold is now looking to put it together. Maximus, Metallic Gold, CAMORA the outside. Inside the last 100, Maximus and CAMORA. CAMORA's coming home strongly at Maximus, and CAMORA got the better of exchanges. Maximus second, Metallic Gold and Global Dollar. Number 6, CAMORA, comes back for more. Asked to run at the top of the lane for Sadanaidu. Piemonte's stud, Tony Riverland, the strong son of Master of My Fate. Muzieni gets him to the post in front. Maximus, the long-time leader. Metallic Gold moved up very dangerously and then stayed on for third. Global Dollar fourth. Winter with Joe. Quick Star. Maximus turned for home with a length advantage. CAMORA now comes under the drive. You'll see Muzieni, the first of the riders to go for the stick. Maximus being kept together, so to Metallic Gold, and CAMORA being asked for more. And the more the rider asks, the more he gives. Maximus, Metallic Gold coming down to the post. Number 6, CAMORA, becomes a 4-time winner. Number 6 paying up at 450 and 130. Back to the studio.
Well, CAMORA has come through to open up jackpot 1, son of Master of My Fate, and Piemonte stud, Sadanaidu. Nice to have him on course. It's Riverland and Muzieni that will team up, and Patrice is the gentleman that takes care of this individual. He's won 4 times for you now, Patrice. Congratulations to you. 1,000 Rand Hollywoodbets and Gold Circle. Hearty congratulations to the winning groom there, receiving his 1,000 Rand. Whilst we wait for Muzi, I think we'll speak to Tony Riverland. Tony, comment on McCartney early on?
No, good run, Dees. You know, McCartney has had a wind operation. He doesn't breathe properly. It was his second run in about nearly a year.
Yes.
Hadn't run for 90 days from his return run after the op, mainly because he had a bit of a respiratory tract infection. I mean, he didn't stop. That horse went well past him. He's never been on the poly. He floundered a little bit. That horse in front ran onto him a little bit. And he seemed to just change legs, and he was floundering a little bit, and I thought it's a bit strange. He just didn't seem to get much traction, for want of a better way of expressing it. And then once Keegan gathered him and got him together, once he straightened up, then he came back strong at the line. I mean, that's racing, eh? You know, it's a good run. When horses had a wind op, they never breathe perfectly. And no, I mean, I still think he's a better horse in the grass. He's a very tall, leggy horse. So, you know, we'll find a nice race for him. If we don't have any setbacks, I'd be surprised if he got beaten in any ordinary maiden.
This horse, CAMORA, he's been off for 3.5 months, but fair to say that you didn't have him tuned to the minute. I mean, there's still something left there.
Funny enough, I said to Sada, don't worry, I've prepped him to win. He didn't, I prepped him to win. I mean, just because he hadn't run for a while, it was mainly a little break, horse sickness, vaccination, and yeah, you know, he's quite a temperamental chap, so I don't want to come here to give them runs. They must run to their best, get him fit and find the right race. And so I wasn't worried about him needing a run. He galloped well, and but it was a competitive race. You know, it wasn't an easy race to be confident that you were going to win, but I knew he would definitely be involved in the finish. It was a great ride by Muzi. I I think we were fortunate. Maximus set a reasonable pace up front. The fractions were just fast enough where KwaZulu-Natal wasn't over-racing, but sometimes he can over-race. And funny enough, for a while, those 1 or 2 horses looked like he wasn't going to get them, but I knew he had running in him. And at the 200, I still thought he was going to win it.
You brought some nice runners to the course today. You still have a few left.
I just got one left,
yep,
Cupid's Song. I mean, Dees, I'm not overly confident about him. Man. He's well in himself, but his work's been average. So I don't know if I should read anything into that, but he's bouncing around. You wouldn't think there's nothing wrong with him, but his work's been a bit average, and I can't tell you why.
You're a gentleman that I can have long conversations with about lots of things, but do you watch Gallop TV much?
Yes, I do.
There's this new thing there with the GPS and the times and the saddle clock numbers and the meters to the finishing post. I thought it's absolutely fantastic they started it. Have you watched it?
Yes, I have, and these have been a great proponent of that.
Yes.
I think it helps all of us dissect races a little better. We can learn a little bit more about our runners that way. Have a look at the fractions they set. If you have a look overseas, I was looking at some of the fractions. America, you know, they're big in it. I watched a few races last night. I couldn't sleep. And it was interesting to see the fractions they set. And so I think it's a great tool for all punters, and it's a great tool for the people involved in the industry. Helps jockeys to know how fast they were going, because it gives them a better idea. At this stage, they're guessing.
Yes.
And I think it'll help jockeys to learn a bit more about pace, and the trainers to learn a little more about the real abilities of their horses.
Thanks for that, Tony.
Thank you, Dees.
Lovely. Nice ride. Whew, that was a good ride, because there were 2 horses that I thought you had to get past, but you managed to get the best out of this fella.
Yes, I think a key thing is obviously it looked like a race with a bit of speed, but he also runs the same way. But obviously I wanted to keep an open mind as I come out the pins. If he springs well, obviously I'm not shy to lead, and he feels like a big striding horse. He's not a horse to stop-start, and Keegan got there first, but I was able to keep an eye on him, very close eye on him. Did start working on him a bit early. I didn't want to chase him too far and not have something to end, but I also needed to keep his mind on the job. He was leading with the wrong leg the whole way around the turn, and I was a little bit concerned, you know, like obviously your kick won't be as good, but eventually got his mind right and his stride together, you know what I mean. And I thought Keegan and Inside Horse might get away from him, but he never gave up, you know. He dug down deep, won a good race.
He's a nice horse, and I see that you've partnered him before as well, but this was your first win on him.
Yes, I think I was unlucky. I went after a horse that skipped clear, and I think one from behind just caught me when he was found wanting. So timing is everything with him. He looks around a lot, so it worked out well. Geez.
Balance of your rides, can you help us?
2 horses come down from Joburg, definitely must have chances. Joburg form.
Robin Klaassen.
Yeah, Robin Klaassen's horse.
That one horse is unbeaten on the poly track.
Yes, and 2 is always, if you notice his form, he's always drawn in the sticks. Meteoric today, first time he's got a pole position draw. I think should be key to help him to be right there.
Thanks for that, Muzi, and for the guys that had a bet on you, thank you. On behalf of them.
Thank you, Diesel. Well done to Mr. Naidu and his family. Lovely to have them on course. And to Mr. Riverland, well trained.
Nice ride there. Sada Naidu, always bumper to him at functions. He's a gentleman of the game. Sada, you know what I really like is that you still keep an interest in your passion. You know, you always got your horses, and you always come to the track when they race. You know, it's something that's close to you.
Thanks, Dees. Yeah, it's great to be on course with my family today, and a great win for KwaZulu-Natal. Thank you to Tony, Terry, and the team. Great win indeed. 4th win, I think it is, for KwaZulu-Natal.
Yes.
And yeah, it's a great feeling.
How many horses now you have in training?
We have about five in training. Obviously, Coin Spinner is our gem at the moment. We're looking forward to great runs with Coin Spinner.
You like keeping shares with the patrons of Tony's stable, but this horse you own alone?
Yes, you know, it's always good to have a combination, shareholders, and some of them you want to keep as your own, and I think KwaZulu-Natal is one of them.
Well, to yourself and your entire family, you know, supporting the game, thank you for that, for being an integral part at a managerial level as well. We thank you for that as well, Sada.
Thank you, Dees. And let me just say it's an early birthday present to my daughter, little daughter,
yes,
whose birthday is over the weekend, and I think it's a very appropriate birthday present.
What's her name? She's going to listen into this DVD. What's her name?
Down there, Kiori.
Kiori, so her birthday comes up this weekend.
Yes, it does. Okay.
Well, I hope you guys have a fantastic birthday. Kiori, all the best for this weekend, young lady, and hopefully your passion continues like that with the horses.
Thank you, Dees. Well done. Thank you so much.
Okay, that is Sada Naidu. Number 6, KwaZulu-Natal has come through to win race number 4. Up next will be Jackpot 2, race number 5.